Okay, I get to talk all about mindset, which I'm super excited that I do because one of my favorite subjects because I need it a lot. I always have to try to help me reset my mind, reset my attitude, have enthusiasm, and continuing forward because I've been doing this for a while. So I love the subject. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Kiara. Thanks for jumping on. So this is what I want from you guys. Number one, decide what type of Zaya gal you're going to be. Are you going to be a Zaya enthusiast? And this is someone who loves the clothes, loves a 25% discount, knows that they're going to pay $15 a month, and they're happy with that. And that's totally fine. Nothing's wrong with that. We love our customers, and we love to show off Zaya, and we love to have people wear Zaya. So if you're a Zaya enthusiast, great. Hey, Ange. The second one that you can decide if you are, it's a Zaya fanatic. So are you somebody who is super, super busy? Well, all of us are. And you just want a little bit of income, you know, just something to supplement. Maybe you're going to work on this part-time or a little more than part-time or a little less than part-time, and you love sharing Zaya. That would be your Zaya fanatic. And then you want to decide, do I want to change my life with this company? Do you want to become a Zaya business leader? Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever did that one. Hey, Linz. Hey, Kiara. So this is where I get excited. It's about the Zaya business leaders. You are all in. You want to have financial freedom, and you want to build a massive team. This is the one I'm going to focus on because this is the one that I get super hyped up and super excited about, is becoming a Zaya leader. And so, yeah, so I'll focus on this one. And to become the Zaya leader, it takes work, work, work. Obviously, you're going to be working more than part-time. And also, it's going to take this mindset that I'm talking about. Okay, I wanted to chat a little bit about one of my faves right now. Well, there's two of my faves I'm going to chat about. I'll flip-flop back and forth. Okay, Rachel Hollis, of course. You know, she's been really fun for me to read in the past year or so. But she, you know, I don't know if you know this, but, you know, her name's all over the place, but she's been working her business for 18 years. It's taken her forever. And she talks a lot about you need to set goals for yourself, and you need to set mile markers on those goals, but you need to not ever give up on your goal. So when you decide what type of Zaya person you are, that is going to be your goal, and you're never going to give up on it. So if you have decided you want to be a Zaya business leader, guess what? You're not going to 5 months, 12 months down the road say, this is too hard, my goal's not here, I haven't found it, and then leave. She's like, when you set that goal, you stay with it. You know, I mean, I think today we have such an instant gratification type society. Everything is at our fingertips right now, and we hate waiting. We have Amazon Prime, for heaven's sake. I can't even order anything that's not on Amazon Prime. Microwave, I don't even like to cook home cooked meals anymore. Everything has to be instant, correct? And then, you know, one thing I've been struggling with a lot lately too is like, not dieting, because I don't diet, but I went on like the macros program, and it wasn't working for me 1 week, and it wasn't working. So I'm like, whatever, I'm going to try something else. That's not the way it should go. I think society has kind of trained us that way, and I totally agree with Rachel. We've been trained that if this isn't working, jump to something else. Well, if that doesn't work, then jump to something else, and don't stick through things. So with Zaya Active, you have to stick through this. Eric Worre, love him. Love all of his readings. You guys should read him if you haven't. Okay, I love what he talks about. Talking about making your business and what the bad rap that direct sales get. So people come in, and even me, I mean, all of us, you get this idea of direct sales as, oh my gosh, it's a get rich quick. So you come in on your first month and you expect to have all your dues paid back. Yeah, right, of course. And we can teach you how to pay. We can teach our customers how to pay back all those dues. Then on the second month, most of us expect that we're going to earn a profit. And we get so excited when we earn a profit, correct? 'Cause we usually do. But that third and fourth month, we expect to be rich. And I'm not even kidding. It's so true. And Eric, I love how he talks about it and just kind of laughs about it. You know, he's like, why is this business considered so differently than any other normal business where it takes, 3 to 5 years to even get a business up and running? Why do you think it takes 3 to 5 months to get your millions or your six-figure income? And he said, it's because of those phenomenal stories, which we have right now in Zaya, and we've heard a ton. Everyone knows someone who's made it huge in a direct sales company. And they live in the mansion up on the hill, correct? And they have all this money. So we think that that's what's going to happen to us. But for the majority, this is your mindset. For the majority of us, it's going to take 3 to 5 years. And this is how Eric Worre breaks it down. I love this. I know some of you guys have heard this over and over. I know, sorry. But you still need to hear it now, and you need to hear it another 10 times. I love this quote that he has, is you only get to make what you are. You only get the income of who you are as a person. So the more you grow as a leader, the more your income grows as well. If you made 100,000 like the first month that you came in, unless you had the skill set to know how to keep that, you won't be making 100,000 anymore. You only get to make what you are as a person inside. So your first year, this is what Eric Worre says, and this is mindset. So think of this, right? We've made a goal. We want to be a Zaya business leader. So our mindset has to be as a Zaya business leader. Number one, first year, confident and profitable. And that's working part-time. If you get to that point, you have aced year number one. Okay, so year 1 to 3, if you're consistently working part-time, you clap your hands, you finally get to quit your other part-time job and you get to go full-time in your direct sales. That's year 1 to 3. And I'm talking average, remember? Average, most of us, okay? Then on year 3 to 5, with consistent full-time effort, you finally get to earn your 6-figure income. And then year 5 to 7, you become an expert in your field. That's 7 years. 7 years to be an expert in your field. So our mindset is we're not going to give up after 3 months. We're not going to give up after 5 months. We're going to keep going. We're going to give this a huge A+ effort for 1 to 5 years. And at that point, at 5 years, if you're not making your 6-figure income that you wanted, maybe it's okay to say, I tried as hard as I can. I don't know. Anyhow, so that is a mindset I think that would be very good to have. Hi, you guys. I'll answer. If I have any questions, I'll answer later because I want to get through all this stuff. So going back, let's see if I had anything else on that. I just love that. I've said that many times in trainings, but I love it. This direct sales is just like any other business. Okay, so I am going to give you 2 sets of skills for you to have this mindset constantly. This first set of skills will be on this live video, and then I'll turn around and I'll do another live video and give you this second set of skills. So this first one I got from Rachel Hollis is brand new to me in the last couple months, and it's her 5 to Thrive, which I love. If you don't know the 5 to Thrive, I fully go read her book, her latest book, and read more in depth about what she says. But I fully agree with all the studying I've done in the last 2 years. I agree with what she says with these 5 to Thrive. And her idea is in any business, this isn't just for direct sales, in any business that you go after 100%, you need to feel good inside, and you need to not be tired, and you need to feel good as a person. So the 5 to Thrive, to help you have that healthy, great mindset, is the following. Okay, number 1, hydration. And don't laugh, because I think this is so true. I love her 5 to Thrive. Number 1, hydration. You need to drink half of your body weight in water a day. If you've done any sort of, like 90% of us are at the gym and are with trainers or are a trainer or own a gym, and you know that we have to drink half of our body weight in water a day. That's going to keep us alert. It's going to keep toxins out, and it's going to keep us from getting sick. Okay, so number one, that's an easy thing. Really, that's super easy. Drink half of our body weight every single day. Number two, and this is huge, there can be sermons on this. We can have our own little Facebook group just on this. Get up 1 hour earlier than everyone else in your house and have you time. And the reason for this is so that you start the day proactive, not reactive. When you're woken up by your family or by an alarm, you're up and you just start going and you're kind of reacting to the day. But when you start proactive, you have that first hour of the day, you have a good, oops, let me just cut that off. You have a good mind, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of thoughtful planning, some goal setting, but you know how you're going to start the day and how you're going, your attitude that's going to go forward throughout that day, right? And so what I want to add into that first power hour, that first hour of your day is, I also love the book, The Miracle Morning. If you haven't read that one, read it. There's lots of different, and then that will lead you to other books about reading about your mornings. But try to write in a journal every day, just a little paragraph. And one thing that's great to put in that journal, and I'll touch on it more in the next video, but for this 5 to Thrive is write something that you're grateful for every single day in that first power hour, the first hour of your day. Write something, make it a gratitude journal, and that will help you set your whole day with a heart of gratitude. Okay, number 3, because I'm taking too much time. Number 3 is nutrition. When you feel healthy, when you look healthy, you can show the world a great big happier you, and you won't have to deal with sickness. So on this one, Rachel Hollis, I love how she says that. She's like, just give up one thing. Give up one of your guilty pleasures. Just one, that's all. So if it's, for me, it would be Monster. That's my guilty pleasure that I love. Give up, I don't know, hamburgers. Give up French fries. Just give up one thing for 30 days and see how your body feels. And why do I say 30 days? Because that's a habit. If you haven't read The Power of Habit, which is one of my very favorite books, I tried to do a book club on it. I love it. Power of Habit, read that book. Okay, find one thing that you're willing to give up to help your body be healthier for 30 days and create a habit and see how you feel after that. So nutrition's a huge thing to help you have a great mindset. Okay, the next thing is to get moving. I don't think this is hard for any of us, really. This is the nature of our game. We're all pretty active. This is Zaya Active. We sell activewear. We're all pretty active. So get up and get moving 30 minutes a day. I don't think is really difficult for any of us. Some people like to do in the morning. Some people like to do it at night. Really doesn't matter when you do it at all. And then I've seen a lot of other videos and stuff on how you can be just active around the house, which is great. I like those. I like to keep my eyes on those as well. All right, okay, and the last thing, and I kind of touched on it already, is to practice gratitude. Practice gratitude every day, every single day. Write down things you're grateful for, at least 5. That 5 would be the minimum. Write down 5 things that you're grateful for every day, and I suggest doing it in that hour before you wake up. So you can start your day on a proactive, positive gratitude mindset. Okay, so that's my first live video. You have the 5 to Thrive as your homework. So take that for the next 30 days and do your 5 to Thrive. Let me go over them real quick. Hydration, drink half your body weight of water, not soda, water, okay? Get up an hour earlier, start your day proactive. Nutrition, give up one thing for 30 days. See how it goes. And interestingly enough too, with habits, if you don't do it for a full 30 days, you have to restart and do it for 30 days. So promise yourself it and stick to that promise. Number 4, get moving 30 minutes a day. Number 5, practice gratitude. Write down 5 to 10 things you're grateful for every day and do the little things. Doesn't have to be big things. Do the little things too. All right, thank you. Okay, welcome back. Here is part 2 of mindset for today on your journey from becoming rep to junior rep to senior rep to director, senior director, exec, Zaya exec, and so on. So here we go. Okay. So in our first part, you decided what kind of Zaya rep you want to be. You want to be a Zaya enthusiast, a Zaya fanatic, or a Zaya business leader. This second half is only for those who have decided to become a Zaya business leader. So if that's you, then continue on. So I have something that is so vitally important for mindset. And throughout all the books and the podcasts and stuff like that that I've read in the last 2.5 years, this has really become forefront and very important in having a right mindset. Besides gratitude, that one's big. To have your gratitude journal or write down 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for, or always having the mindset of how can I help others, okay? That's also been very important. But the other thing has been this, and I'm going to explain it, okay, before I show it to you. So I know Jill has already talked about writing down your why. So number one, basic, important, that's got to be written down. So I was on a team meeting, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and there was a bunch of us on there. And so when we were talking about that, I was like, okay, legit, everyone be honest. Who has their why written out and like right around here or right around your office space or in your bedroom where you can read it? There was like one person that had it. I know we think about it all the time. We know our whys, but it, like Jill said, it has to be written out. And it's going to go along with what I want you to do as well. So the other important thing, that's great. Write out your why, because you're going to need to use it for this reason. And the other thing that I have found in all the reading that I've done that's so important is positive affirmations. To be able to tell yourself the things that you want to accomplish and the person that you want to be. Like I was talking about in the last mindset live video about how Eric Worre said that you will never earn the income until you are the type of person who deserves that income. So this is all part of the program. This is all part of being the person who knows how to earn that type of income. And a lot of it is giving yourself positive affirmations. And then the third thing along, so your why, positive affirmations. And then the third thing is goal setting. So I didn't really figure out how to organize this in my head. Okay, so what I do and what I want you to do, so this is your homework for this video, is to, on a piece of paper or on a dry erase marker, on a whiteboard or on your mirror in your bathroom, is to write out your why, number one. Number two, write out at least 3, I have 4 here, write out at least 3 positive affirmations that you will give yourself every single day. Who do you want to be? What is the ultimate beautiful you? What kind of insecurities do you have and what do you need to overcome? Those are going to be your positive affirmations. So I want those written down as well. And then the last thing is I want a couple goals written down. Not a ton. I'm going to explain this too. Okay, so here's mine. I don't want you to read it, but there's mine. That's what I have hanging in my bathroom. So I have my why that I can just look over really quickly, but I think about my why a lot. And then I have my positive affirmations written after that. This is funny. One of them I'll tell you is that one of my positive affirmations is I am a morning person. I am a morning person. I love to get up in the morning and my body is awake in the morning. Obviously, I hate mornings right now, but that is one of my positive affirmations that I'm trying so hard to get, is to become a morning person. And then there's others that get really personal too. Okay, so write those positive affirmations down. You're going to tell them to yourself out loud in the mirror every single day. And don't even think this is hocus pocus, because it's not. It is legit. It works. I remember the very, very, very first time I ever heard about positive affirmations was I was in college. I was 19 years old, and I wanted to learn how to public speak. So I took a public speaking course. And in that, one of our many speeches we had to give, this kid got up and he talked about how he had just lost like 50 pounds and how happy he was. And he had talked about, he wrote on his mirror every single morning that you love healthy food, you love vegetables, you love fruits, you have a high metabolism, you are a happy person, you are a thin person, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, that's kind of weird. But he talked a lot about it, and it really convinced me about you tell yourself this thing and your mind starts to react to your body. Your mind starts to believe it the more times you tell yourselves these positive affirmations. Just like when we negative talk to ourselves, our body and our mind start to believe all that negative talk that we give. So let's always give the positive talk and have a positive mindset. And this is not only for direct sales, this is for your entire life. So then the last thing that you're going to write on your piece of paper or on your whiteboard is goals. Not just any goal. Okay, I want to just quickly touch on the 80-20 rule. Do you guys know of the 80-20 rule? It's an actual rule that was made up by this guy in France. I don't know his name. But he figured out that 20% of the French people owned the entire country. They owned all the wealth, all the banks, all everything. And then he went and dove in and studied more about it. So the 80-20 rule, basically in a nutshell, is we put 80% in our time into nonsense. 80-20 rule when it comes to goal setting. So we put 80% of our time into nonsense. So for example, and this is your homework too. So you're gonna write out your piece of paper, but on that paper, you're gonna have your most important goals. And this is how you're gonna get to your most important goals. So write out a list of your top 10 goals, okay? Just write them all out. And then you are going to go through that list and think about it and look earnestly and decide what your top 2 most important goals are. And those are the ones that you're going to have on your piece of paper, are those top 2 most important. And why is this? Because of the 80-20 rule. So if you have your list of 10 goals that you've written down, because we've all written down our goals. We've been told that since we were like 5 years old. As human nature, we spend 80% of our time just busy working on those goals. And we really, the way our minds think, and because it's hard to do like the ones that you have the most invested emotions in, we only put 20% of our time into those top most important goals. So what we're going to do is we're going to take away the bottom 80%. And you're going to have your 2 most emotionally invested goals. You're going to keep those 2 and put them on your piece of paper that you're going to read every single morning. And those 2 you're going to work on every single day. So you're going to switch it up and do the 80% on those 2 goals every single day. So if they're in your forefront of your mind, in your little your personal hour in the morning and your positive affirmations, then you will have a proactive approach to them throughout the whole day. So read up on that 80-20 rule. It's kind of pretty cool, especially when it comes to goal setting. All right, you guys, that is your homework for positive mindset. You're in it for the long haul. Believe me. Talk to anyone that's been here for as long as we have, for 2.5 years. You have got to know, true, if you don't have a plan and spend all my time doing nonsense, it's true, Ange. You have got to know how to create a positive mindset and have that mindset on a daily basis, or you could plummet. And it takes a while to get yourself back up. Believe me, I've done it many times. So this is what we're going to do. Homework for this session. 9 minutes. Oh, I like to talk. Okay, homework for this session. I'll show you the back side. Here's my front side. Your why, your at least 3 positive affirmations. Put as many as you want. Go all Hail Mary on them too. Go crazy. I'm a powerful woman. I am whatever. You can just like do whatever on those positive affirmations. And then your top 2 goals that you are so emotionally invested in for this company and for your financial future. Remember, I'm talking to those who want to be Zaya leaders, business leaders in this company, who want to change their financial future and who want to work full-time and run a team. Okay, great. Nice chatting to you all. And if you're watching this on the replay, just make sure that you just write replay in the comments. And good luck. I hope to see a lot of you be junior rep next in a week, right? Yeah, in a week. All right, bye.